Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today because I just really don't have anything new to do, but I was rummaging through some of my digitals that I had on my computer, and I saw this prayer journal. And in the meantime, I have been so devastated by what has happened in North Carolina with these people that are just stranded, and I just can't imagine being in a situation like that, and my prayers are just with them every single second of the day. And so I thought I'd make a little prayer journal, and this, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't personally know anybody who lives in North Carolina or in East Tennessee where this flood took place. But if somebody does know somebody there and they would like me to send it to them, I'd be more than happy to. So in the comments, just leave a message that says, that you know somebody there. I can either send it to you or I can send it directly to them if they have an address to send to. I know it's just awful when you think about it. It's just awful. So I'm going to show you how I made it, because these would be great for Christmas gifts coming up, for friends, or just for the post person that's delivering your mail, whatever. And you don't have to do a prayer. You could do any digital that you want. I was pulling out a bunch of these papers because I kind of want to use these things up. I just came across those too. Been trying to clean up in here a little bit, and they would look cute on the front of a journal. I thought maybe they would go on front of this one, but I don't have enough of these, so I'd have to find a matching digital paper or whatever to use, or I could use book page or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make the journal part. I couldn't even think. Okay, so the first thing you need is however many envelopes you want to use, but I'm going to do 6. These are not real heavy duty like these are very heavy, and I think I might have only used 1, 2, 3. I used 5, I think, on with those heavy ones. So the first thing you need to do is have one of your envelopes facing this way. Oh, I guess the cat got me. I'm sorry about that. The envelope pointing this way to the right. Okay, and then the other envelopes you're going to fold where they're folded normally like that. You're going to fold them this way. Okay, and so get all of those folded, all the other envelopes, like so. And then we're just going to, I guess I'll just take one at a time, it doesn't matter. I've seen people do this envelope thing so many different ways. Okay, so that goes that way, and this is going to be on this side here. You could score right now like a 1/8 of an inch on this envelope, or maybe a 1/4, but I'm just going to do it without scoring. So we're going to lay this down here. There's no shadows because it feels like it. And we're going to line it up so that it's going to be even with the top and the bottom of this envelope, the one that's down flat. And we're just going to go up here like so. And then we're going to fold that over, making sure that these corners up here are even. Okay, then we're going to fold it back this way. Okay, I always forget that part. Now we're going to take this one and set it down just like so. The same direction, go this way and down. And Make sure those line up. Make sure that this part is still lined up. You know, your book part. And then another one. This is where I always have trouble because I watch somebody, her name is Norma, and I'll find her link and put it down. She doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but I don't think she's doing videos anymore because I thought, oh, this is perfect for a shout out. So I'll have to look at her video again or look at her channel again and see if she is making, wait a minute, what'd I do? Oh, goodness. Okay, that's the first one. The second one. Third. But I did that wrong. How did I do that wrong? Hold on. It's gotta go. I don't know what I did. Okay, that goes there. That goes there. But this one, I don't know. I don't know where I made my mistake. I don't know. And I don't want to start over. So let's just see if I can cover it up, my mistake. It should be like this. And this should be going over like that. I don't know. The other one I did also had a mistake. So I don't know. I don't know what I did. Really, you don't want to go too far in here because if you're going to cut these open and make them pockets, which is what I did with my other one, I'll show you. Okay, so this one goes over. Keep these lined better. Yeah, you gotta try and get this lined up if you can. Okay, and then this one goes this way. So we're basically covering up that other opening, a pocket opening with this flap. So I don't know what I did wrong, but yeah. So if you're going to cut these open to make pockets, you don't want to go with the glue too deep. It's easier to line it up this way. Some days that glue sticks like crazy and other days it doesn't. All right, so now then this flap is going to go over this edge, and that's why I said I want to. You could make a you could score it there just to make it more of a crease, but I'm just going to do it this way, and then this gets glued shut. Alright, I'm going to put a little more here because you got all these envelopes that you're going to encase in this little spine area. Okay? So, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I used 6. Yeah, this one. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to that. Okay, but that's okay because we're going to cover it. So, not this one, but that is how you make the little journal. and then you just do whatever you want from that point on. So what I did was I have this My Porch Print digital, and I printed it out. And this digital, it was one of the very, very first ones that I ever made. And it was really small. The pages, like here's the actual size that they come out. And her pages don't do that anymore. She has it size, you know, for the whole page nowadays. But back then it was 5 by 7. And so back then that was fine because I was just making these for fun, you know, sharing with friends. And so you could print out a digital kit and get your design from the kit, or you can do it with just plain papers. Like I found these and I wanted to use these, so I put some of those in. So on the front cover, she has, it says, in her kit, it says prayer journal, so I just used that. And then I cut all the envelopes open. Now, if I was to do it again, I think I would leave this one closed, the first one, and the last one, which I did. I left this one closed. Unless you want a pocket in the back and the front. So I didn't have a choice after I cut it open. I was going to try to seal it up, but somewhere I have a journal card. What did I do with it? That I made. Where'd you go? Oh, so I have this journal card that I made from the kit. I just used some cardstock and glued the pages on. So I thought I could, in this front one, just put a journal card in there like that with a tab on it, and that would show to the outside. And then here I've got some of these lined up to put in. I've already inked them all. So let me just do a couple of these just to show you. Oh, I stamped all around the back of these. Oh, I was going to glue stick that. I stamped it because it just looked too plain for this brown. And the envelopes, the white ones, I think it would be fun if you had some colored ones, you know, maybe a light pink or cream or light green or something like that. If you had some envelopes that you get, you know, when you buy at the thrift stores or the Goodwill and stuff. I'm always looking for little card packs of something, just to get the odd size envelopes. Okay, and then I found these papers and I thought that they look pretty nice with this. So I'm going to put glue on these. I think these were from Temu. I am not sure. I'm not sure if I bought them. Oh, I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna try to glue down all those little sections. I don't know if I bought them or if this was something I got in a Happy Mail. But I'm pretty sure that Temu or Taperology would have them. Something like that. I mean, it's just so easy to do, right? I don't think those will cause any issue. But that's a nice little journal spot there. And then, oh, okay, I forgot on this side. So on this one, I was thinking to punch it. Let's see, if I punch, it's going to come right into that. But I think it'll be okay, because I want to be able to pull out the journal card. So let me just kind of see what I'm kind of in the. It's like 2.5. I think this is 7. So that would be 3.5, right? So let's just 7. The 7 is 3.5. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't look right, but it is. Give or take a little bit. There we go. And I'll put a little ink in here. I've got a mess on my desk. And I have a bug flying around in here, and I don't know. I look up and it's gone, and then all of a sudden I hear it again. Okay, so now a journal card can go in there. Now, the way I made journal cards was, these were all lined papers in the kit. So I decided to, hold on, where are they? Oh, I had these at Hobby Lobby. You can buy your envelopes and the cards at the same time in a package. So I used to buy them all the time. I haven't bought them lately. I'm not even sure if they have them anymore. But they're kind of white. But we're not going to see it. So I'm just going to glue one of these pages to this side. And I will be sewing around these, so I'm not going to worry about that much glue. But I'm going to go all the way up to the corner here. Actually, I'm going to cut this off a little bit straight on both sides. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this one now. That way I know where to lay the second one. Because since these are the cards that fit in the envelopes, they're perfect size. Whoops. I'm just taking all this off. I cut all of these already and inked them. But I didn't know I was going to do this. Now, oops, there's not much. On this side, I will do another one. I guess it doesn't really help me do that, does it? All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to go over it a little bit just so I can trim it again. I don't get any glue down there. So hope everybody's fine. I'm just hanging in there. Got mold issues, I think, are going to be under control. We're still waiting for an installation. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but we're getting ultraviolet, like an ultraviolet light filter system in the AC system, because that's where the mold was. And then also, the humidity in the house was very high. So we got them a humidifier that works on about 2,000 square feet, I guess. And now she's got it down to 50%. Well, if it's down to 50%, you won't have any mold growing. It's just the way that house is. It's an old house. The moisture gets underground. There's tons of trees. The street is just covered in trees. The type where the sidewalks is almost a tree now. You know, it just cracks them away, and yeah, it's just very old and vintage. So we're thinking that that will solve the issue for the least amount of money. The only other thing to do is do an underlayment of plastic under the house. And I think that costs as much as a new roof does, which we just put on in the winter. So, last winter. And a new heat and AC system as well. So, okay, so see, there's that, and that will go in here. I'm going to sew around it, but then so you can pull that out. And I was just kind of worried about getting them too thick. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was just make, I did get this envelope from the kit, and I thought I have that. This one here is open because I glued it to the wrong side. So I'm wondering, but I could just make it a flip. I might just do that and glue it underneath. I can never tell if this is going one way or the other. It goes that way. So I can just glue that under and make it a flip. And is this one open for, oh, yeah, so I have to, well, let me just do it. I hate wasting that little cute little bird on that side. All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna put that on. It's too wide to go that way. I don't know, I might stick it in a pocket. All right, so let's, I was just gonna try to put a piece of ephemera on one. Like here, it doesn't have to be writing this open space because we have journal cards in each pocket, and you can put more than one, more pieces of ephemera in those. But I thought I would just do a pocket. Let's see. Okay. Well, that rose doesn't really match that rose. It's not the right color. So I'm just going to cut this a little more. There was a bunch of smaller pieces of ephemera with this kit, like okay, these pockets can't be too I mean, you can't put too much because otherwise the book is not going to close. Oh, we don't have to do that side because it's a pocket. And then I think I'll just take a little bit up here. Just so you can see that it is a pocket. If you did a little assembly line type thing on this, you could make these pretty quickly. You know, just take one day, print out several copies of what you're going to use, like your Christmas kits or something, and then the next day or later the day, you can put all your envelopes together to make your little journal page things, and then, you know, another day to decorate everything. Simple decorations. All right, I don't want that in there. Let's see, I'm thinking I have these little pages, maybe. Oh, these are so dark. Because I was thinking that one of these folded could go in that pocket. Oh, I am missing stuff. Hold on one second. Let me take a look at my printer. Hold on one second. No, I don't. I already got the stuff out of my printer. I forgot to print a page. That's what I did. Oh, well. That's a page with tags. I'm sorry. Throat. Okay, so let's see. What else can I talk about here? So yeah, it's just a matter of decorating each page. This card here, this on one of these pages, I think it's that one. I decided I was going to try to rip out, instead of cutting the pocket on the side, that I would do something like that. And so this journal card actually will fit in there nice. I need to sew around it. But around here, I don't know. I was thinking I could use some of this vellum and just glue that down. So, I don't know if I can cut the vellum with this. I don't think that's going to cut it, but it'll at least get rid of it. I'll have a mark so I can, yeah, I didn't cut it, but it scored it enough. Think around that. This is white. This was from, what's that one that they send you kits? Gosh, I can't think of it now. I better do that straight. Why can't I think of it? I hate that. All right, where's my little mark? I can't see it on this side, but I can see it on this one. Cute little vellum thingy. Do it, dipping. So yeah, if you're still with me and you know somebody who is in that flood situation, they might want to write down prayers, but more than that, write down what happened to them, their memories, their, you know, all that stuff. Now I'm thinking if I leave this open up here, I can also slide something inside of that. So I think I'll do that just in case I want to just put a journal card or something down in there, a tag. And if you want, instead of cutting these open, you can actually rip down the sides and give them that jagged looking edge. It's better dry or it's going to buckle up, which I think is cool. I can't believe I didn't print one page. I missed the whole page. Yeah, it needs a tag. That would be pretty on a little notebook or something. Okay, how much time have I spent? All right, I'm just about finished showing you anything else that I was going to do. I should kind of stay in order. But what happened to the ones I had picked out for in here? See, they're gone. What did I do with them? I don't know what I... So this one you could write on this side instead of putting this one in place. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go then because that's all there is to it. And I'll do a little flip through. Let's see if I put this... I might be able to get this all done and then do a flip through at the same time at the end. And that way you can tell me if you know somebody in that general area. Okay. And they don't even have to be people that were affected by it, but people who live by it and saw other people affected by it, or their community, or, you know, it didn't hit every single house. Some people were fine, but some people just, it was just devastating. And the people watching this, their neighbors collapse, was devastating. Oh, this goes on there too. I know you guys are probably leaving me already. Yeah, I thought this would be pretty. Very prayer journaling looking. And then I'm going to put Sari Silk around. I don't, if it needs to be closed, I suppose it does. That's what worries me about putting a tag there, is when I want to close. Yeah, so I will figure that out. Go this far over, and then that'll be on the back, and that'll look nice. I'm going to glue that one to the back. All right, now I'm going to go. If I'm back, yeah, I'll try to get back before and finish doing this, and then do a flip through. Okay? See you in a minute. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and it didn't take me probably more than, overall this book about 3 hours, I think, somewhere around there. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to give it away, and if you know of anybody, or if you are in the flood area, then please feel free to contact me through my email, and I will be happy to send it to you or someone you know. And if nobody claims it, I will just save it on for another event we have, or I may come across a friend or something that needs to have a prayer journal. So this is how I showed you yesterday. If you want to go back to if you didn't see the whole video, that's where I started. So this is the first cover, and I went ahead and I put a little tab on this so you could reach in, and then there's writing on both sides. And this is my Porch Prince design, and I'll try to remember to link her, but I think everybody knows who she is if you're in this journaling world. Here I just put a little pocket and a couple little a tag and a journal card, and then I also put in a few of the devotion cards that I had. They're vintage. Well, they're 1960s maybe, something like that, but I think they're vintage. Here's another journal card. Both sides you can write on that, and you put a lot of extra items in here. You know, cards or things you got from somebody else, or notes that you want to keep. Here's another journal card, another tag, and a few more of the devotion cards. And then in here is another journal card. So I wanted to leave enough room for writing your prayers or your thoughts or your, you know, things that are going on in your life. This one here is a journal card, and it flips up and you can write up there, and you can write on the back. And I had fun stenciling that little flower and marking it with my ink pen. It's my kind of new thing. It's been fun. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll work. I didn't want to print out another whole paper, so I just used this book page paper. And then in here is plain journaling again. And on this side, I tucked this envelope in, and the envelope has a little journaling card and some of that paper folded in half for journaling. Has to be just right. So I'm just not going to glue this or anything. I was going to, but I decided I just would do it this way. And then here I made the vellum so that you could use it for journal cards. So I have a couple there, and then I have this little bookmark here if you want to use that to mark your pages where you are. And then another journal card here. And then on this side, I should say this one, oh, I didn't make a card. I knew I had an extra thing for something. Okay. I made an extra pocket, but I thought I made the extra card to go with it, but I'll make one. And then here is altered paper clip, and I just put these little pages in there to write on, and it just clips on the page like so. These are so cute to make. Can't imagine not making these. It's so simple. You just fold it in half and you mark this like a half an inch or a quarter, whatever it takes for your paper clip to fit in there, and then you just glue it down or staple it, and you know, get your paper stuck in there too, so everything stays. And I have one more journal card I need to make. So this is the back. So I just wanted to share this, and it was fun. I needed, I need to keep these people in my prayers, and this helped me focus on that. Gosh, can't. Last night I watched even more videos of the disaster, and now we have another hurricane coming through Florida. But we know that those people in Florida, I mean, not that it's not bad, it is, but they also know to prepare. And the people in North Carolina had never had a clue this would ever happen in their lifetime. So you just never know. So stay prepared if you can. All right, so I'm gonna go. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.